mic is okay. She off your mic.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk through to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Him go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we loud, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. And in the touchlight every corner, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. Still them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you louder, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day, then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say, make we no talk. But thank God say, Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun.
Thank you for joining me. Good evening to you, good morning to you, good afternoon to you. And this is Maiyegun live. Share the broadcast. Invite your friends.
Glory Facebook, glory YouTube. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Maiyegun já wa sí. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í kó níbẹ̀ o. Bó bá ṣe eré, àní Maiyegun máa wí. Ó sì tún ṣe eré.
Join me as you are joining. Invite your friends, invite your not friendly friends, and tell them that Maiyegun today. This afternoon, I told you about the killings in Izube, in Imo State. However, the governor of the state just came out to say, please sheath your sword, stop the killing, begging the soldiers he brought.
Ani esunraki.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú esunraki.
This part.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ani esunraki.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ani esunraki.
So I'm going to open the line tonight. So we're going to receive a few calls, just to have your own contributions as well. However, tonight we are going to be touching on the Nigerian army. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to Maiyegun's Diary Politico, where you are going to actually see it the way it is, listen to it and hear it the way it is, and then you can get on to make your own decisions afterward. Nigeria military are the new tactic. They are the new tactics they are going to use to build their RUGA. Listen, Nigeria military suddenly they have decided to start building military training centers. And the only place they can build those training centers will be in southern Nigeria. They have commissioned their own engineers where they have been given land in Enugu to build military base, military training ground. And as you all know that every military base in Nigeria is also the land of the Fulani terrorists that we have come to know so far. And what do I mean by that? Retired Commodore Kunle Olawumi told us, a retired member of NIA. Is that what they are called? NIA, National Intelligence Agency or something. The guy told us that over the years, they have seen that every Friday is praying ground for all the military formations all over Nigeria. It doesn't matter where that is. Where every Tom, Dick, and Harry will troop in because it's their land every Friday. And this makes it even more interesting because military base they want to build is not different from the RUGA that they are asking to build. Now, let me tell you the similarity. Their military will build training ground, they call it. So it will be out of reach for all civilians, okay? Whatever goes on inside there, you know, you have no business there. So these Fulani terrorists will be resettled in those different camps, and automatically they have the military protection. So for some people who don't even know how desperate these criminals are on what they are pursuing and how desperate they are going to, I mean, how far they are ready to go. This time around, they are putting the final touches into what they have planned all along, the takeover of people's land by force. Now, what does that mean? What that simply means now is that even if you don't give your land, at least you are not going to say you can't give land to military or Nigeria military. So that would be pretty much like you declaring like a war on them already, which they have declared on you. Now, they are building something in this area. Let me see. They call the place Igbo ATT community of Udi local government area in Enugu State. What is causing the problem in Imo State today is not IPOB. What is causing the problem right now is that Uzordinma decided to allocate land after collecting over 8 billion naira, $150 million for land allocation for RUGA in Imo State. He decided to go to a particular part of the state, Izombe in the state. He went to the Izombe community where people protested and rejected the citation or the siting of RUGA in their community. So it simply means that people will need to vacate their own land because government want to use the land to resettle the Fulanis that are coming from Niger, from Chad, from is that Mauritania or Mauritius? Well, from all the Sahel as we speak, who are now everywhere in every part of Nigeria right now, committing different crimes that are not really punishable. So people who have to leave their community. So the people protested that they don't want any Fulani settlement in their area, and Uzordinma decided to call the military. At least how much would it cost them? It's going to be free anyway. It's collected over 8 billion. All they needed was just to deliver the land. Bukwari's government said they will build it. They will build the place. They just want the land in hundreds of thousands of acres if they can get. Uzordinma found this somewhere where the people are now being killed. He brought the soldiers. When the soldiers landed, they started shooting sporadically everywhere. Now, they killed people the moment they got into those communities to scare them away, the young people in that community then, mobilized themselves to face the soldiers who ran away. At the end of the day, they burned down one of the vehicles that the soldier brought after they have lost over 3 people who died that shouldn't die that day. Now, on coming back, the Nigerian army, the Nigerian soldiers sent there, invited by Oples Uzordinma, right? Went back into that community. And as you are watching this video, the damages they have caused in that community now, in 30 years, the head of that community said in 30 years, they will never recover. Over 80 houses were burned. People's family members escaped the onslaught. They are watching me right now. Some of them are watching me right now, people from the same communities. Now, when Oples Uzordinma visited, it decided, it was like, wow, this is unbelievable. The amount of people killed are yet to be ascertained now. And when he saw that, he started pleading with the soldiers he brought. Even though out there, the media is telling you, oh, it is the ESN and the Biafrans that are causing insecurity in the eastern Nigeria. So he's begging them now to please stop. This is too much. Meanwhile, those ones he invited, for your own information, okay, in Nigeria, the only person that can give the authorization to the military to go to anywhere, the only person that can give that order is no other person than the president of the country, which simply means that if anybody tells you that Boko Haram is not aware of the carnage and the killings and all the destruction going on in eastern Nigeria or in any part of Nigeria as we speak right now, if anyone tells you that, please pay attention very well. You are speaking to somebody who doesn't care if you ended up dead anyway. So they can say, oh, he doesn't know. It does know. It knows that it's the only person who can send soldiers anywhere in Nigeria. And his soldiers have killed innocent people that they are going to label IPOB. And you, who are probably not from the eastern Nigeria, will believe them because, yeah, IPOB have been troublesome according to what they told you, right? So hopefully they will shift their sword as much as those in Anambra will try to do theirs too. You see, the same Oples Uzordinma is their gateway into the heartland of Igboland, and all the atrocities they are committing right now with his partner from Ebonyi, Devulumayi from Ebonyi. Now, it is the same Oples Uzordinma and his gang who are unleashing the same terror in Anambra State. As we speak today, yeah, it is complete disaster in Anambra. I don't know what they want you to believe, but I'll try my best to let you see the little picture of what it is. As you are watching this video today, the politicians in Anambra themselves, they know that they have unknown gunmen everywhere who are actually the political assassins that these guys are funding and promoting anyway. So as you are watching this video, the Labour Party governorship candidate of, the Labour Party governorship candidate in Anambra was kidnapped. I'm not sure if they have even freed him till today, right? And those who kidnapped him are indeed acknowledged as those from their political criminal gang too. Now, not just that, they have done so much that Oples Uzordinma, having found a very easy people to actually put the blame on, the IPOB, right, went further into Anambra. And as you are watching now, you know, those who are contesting to run for election in Anambra State, they are in Lagos State campaigning. But guess what? Everywhere people have the opportunity to see these guys, they don't fail to tell them that, listen, if you want to be governor, you should go back to Anambra and contest. And campaign there, not in Lagos. But if you stay in Lagos, yeah, just know one thing, IPOB members are everywhere. And they actually gave it to this guy. His name is Ifeanyi Uba. Let me see if I found that video, which happened at Alaba in Lagos State today. Now, the reason why I'm sharing this with you is to tell you that the insecurity in eastern Nigeria, which we have analyzed many times, did not just start today. It is a long plan that Boko Haram's government has been waiting for an opportunity to complete what he couldn't complete after the Asaba massacre during the genocide they called the Civil War, right? The job he couldn't finish, then he's been waiting for it all his life to have the opportunity. What's that job? To wipe the Igbos. According to him, he has the capacity to wipe the Igbos out of the map of Nigeria. And then now this is democracy. It's not just going to go in. They have to create the chaos. They have to create the problems that will eventually give them the access to do what they would love to do. Massacre them, kill them, burn their properties, and do as much as they can. Well, as much as time allows. He's always been wanting that. Then he met those greedy criminals called governors in Igboland who don't really care as long as their own feeding bottle, which is Nigeria allocation, doesn't cease or never stop coming. As long as they can always get the privilege they enjoy, well, if that is the long dream of Boko Haram, he is welcome. So they gave him the license to kill the Igbos, as you are watching this video, yeah? So now the chaos they have created in Igboland all started from a very, very well-planned second genocide. So it was an opportunity, and they have it now. So what they are doing in Anambra State is, since they got the Imo the way they got the Imo, they're going to get the Anambra the same way they got Imo, okay? And after that, they are going to eventually encircle the entire Igbo land using the same rigged political system to now say, well, we want to see who is now going to stand up against the Fulanis, as all of you want to make, you want to believe, and if you dare try anything, you will be shot and killed. Now, to make it work, they started with water resources bill. Water resources bill that gives them control over all the waterways in Nigeria, okay, everywhere. Fulani North have no water, no real water, okay, to access the world. So with Nigeria, they can have access to the entire world using the structures of other region by controlling those structures, the land, the everything, right? So water resources bill that gives them 6 kilometers of land. You measure it from the water bank, river bank or water bank, You measure it from there, then you measure 6 kilometers belong to the Fulani government of Nigeria. Effort to bring their Fulani and their cows towards just next to your sea. And another thing they wanted to do was just to, gazette them. Once they gazette those things, yeah, and they become part of your unwritten and then criminal laws, yeah, then they will just give them local government areas. 6 kilometers of land is more than some towns or villages in so many parts of Nigeria. So the Fulanis you don't want, your governors are going to collect money. They are going to give the land to the military, and the military will come in and they will say they are building training centers. Remember, these guys came with a cattle colony. People rejected that. They came with a rural grazing area. People rejected that, which is the RUGA. Then they came with a national livestock, blah, 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 blah. People rejected that too. Now they are coming with military training camp to be opened in Igboland. At the same time, Igbo governor is working with the military, killing Igbo people on their own land because he collected money to what? To help the Boko Haram's government resettle the Fulani from God knows where. Because this is where you are going to know that no matter how much they try to blackmail you, that's what they do. When you say Fulani, 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 there are Fulanis in Nigeria. They have been in Nigeria since 1806. Since Uthman Dan Fodio, the first terrorist to kill the leadership of a place and replace them with his own trusted people who now impose his own way of life on them, yeah? So since the first Uthman Dan Fodio, the first terrorist in history of Nigeria, took over northern Nigeria, And then they intermarried with the Hausas, and the Hausas. So when you see Hausa, when you see a Fulani man, you will see a Hausa woman as his wife, and you see like Hausa women, maybe 3, 4 as his wife. So when they give birth, right? So that child will come out and tell you, I am Hausa Fulani, but they have been around and they know where they belong to. Now look around you today. The ones who are killing people everywhere in Nigeria, where are they from? Didn't they have land that Tutman Fodio conquered for them for so long that they can say this is where we belong to, right? Of course, those ones they sent out those ones they want to claim land for are their cousins. They have been stealing your money to feed in Niger Republic and try their best to at least make them a little bit better than yourself, where they have electricity and you don't. Because I don't think Fulani from Sokoto are the ones who are now, of Fulani from Zamfara, are the one who wants land in Yoruba land. Fulani from Gombe, or Fulani from Borno, or Fulani from anywhere in northern Nigeria, they must have been coming from a place. What happened to where they are coming from? Why should they now be resettled elsewhere? And people living in those areas have to vacate. What happened to them? Nobody cares. People just collect the money and say, come, there's nothing bad in that. We can build ranches for them. And people say, okay, if the Fulanis that you want to give land to in Ogun State, or Fulanis you want to give land to in Enugu or Ebonyi or Imo, or anywhere they are claiming that they want land, or else we will never have peace. If these Fulanis are Nigerians, what happened to where they are coming from? And didn't they have some state that they grew up in before they decided that they want to go and live elsewhere? Why should other people now have to die because Buhari want to relocate them? Does that make any sense to you? It never make any sense to me. So if anybody now want to try to blackmail you, making you think that talking about this makes you hate Fulani, no, you don't. Because the Fulani is in Nigeria. Those who know that they are Fulanis in Nigeria, they are not the ones carrying AK-47 and killing people in Ebonyi. They are not. And if they are the ones who are killing people in Ebonyi, then that is wrong. Right? You know why it is wrong? Why should the Fulani from Zamfara be killing people in Ebonyi State? At least they are coming from somewhere. If they are Nigerians, they are coming from somewhere. What happened to where they are coming from? Can the Ebonyi people go to Sokoto and start killing people in Sokoto because they wanted their spare parts land, or they want land to build spare parts? Can they? So when politicians try to blackmail you, to make you think you are overreacting, there's nothing wrong in trying to relocate them. What they are trying to tell you is that accept the killers because they have killed so many people. Let's just stop them from killing. Therefore, let's give them what they want. But can you then say the region with over 70% of the land in Nigeria, landmass in Nigeria, have no place for the people there except where people have less than 28% of the land? That is the injustice that is causing the killings. The injustice that those who are southern politicians are telling people to manage. You are just trying to make to blow Nigeria up. People, the indigenous people, didn't ask for war. They were living in their peaceful communities. These killers, they walked into them and they killed and killed until they make those communities like empty as we speak. Thousands of the communities in Nigeria, both in the north and the southern Nigeria, have now been emptied by these terrorists. So if you continue to ask yourself that, what is the justification behind all this, will give you land, we won't give you land, all this hiding behind different form of a deceit, just because you want to give land to who? When we were in Glasgow, when we were at the Just Square, where we had our rally a few days ago, a young man approached me and he said, he gave me his name and he is from Borno. He said, I'm from Borno. I have been following you way back in Nigeria. And I'll tell you my story. You see, everything that all of you are doing and saying about what is going on in northern Nigeria, especially you, Maiyegun, they are so true. but you don't even have the full story yet, Maiyegun. I will give you the full story. 9 years ago, when I first encountered the attack of the Boko Haram, we were in a church in Borno, he said, when they came. And by the special grace of God, he escaped. He was very young, he said. And that was how they found themselves in Lagos. From Lagos, that was how he found his way to the United Kingdom. And the fact that he managed to, he also moved to Glasgow. He's been dying to say, I want to see you. There are many, many other people who want to see you. And when I say meet you or see you, this is an open place. We can always meet anytime because we want to tell you the real story. We'll give you the names. He said, my own childhood friend, right? A son of a very rich man in Borno, right? Left home for school and they dropped him at a park. He was going to school. And the moment the driver turned back and went home, the guy just dragged his box and he disappeared. They declared him missing. Just 2-3 years later, he came back to that same community to attack them. He was a member, he's now a member of Boko Haram. But he was killed 2 years after, just 2 years after he joined to come and attack them. That same period he was killed. And he said, sir, you see all the Boko Haram boys, all these terrorists you have in northern Nigeria, yeah? It is religion. You have said it all, sir. It is religion, Maiyegun. I will tell you, if you know how many indigenous people they have killed, Christians and those who they don't believe that they are serving true Islam, that they have killed, that Nigerians don't even have a clue for years, and they continue to kill them. That, sir, it is religion. It is jihad. I will give you names, sir. And when you mention those names, those who are going to watch your video, they will know you know what you are talking about. A young man who came to me for the criminal parts of those who always wanted us to manage and stay with our killers. They said, live with your killer. Learn how to live peacefully with your killers. Don't hate people. Don't do that. We are asking questions. That's not hating them. They kidnapped my own family member. They collected 3 million ransom from my family. Just this week. So if in that same country, a terrorist who in Yoruba land says he has the map of the entire routes, all the routes from Oshogbo to Ibadan, from Ibadan to Shagamu, that is in Ogun State. That they're just looking at us, making mouth, running our mouth. And in that same country, the same government declared Oloye Sunday Igboho wanted for asking the Yorubas to go after them on those routes. He went after them many times. And let me tell you something, the story is never great on their side. Igboho was helping to push back. And they told us to kill him. Let's kill him. And you see all these Lagos Abobakus, these born to suffer, suffering and smiling crumb eaters. They say, yes, he should be killed. Meanwhile, many of them have witnessed their family members or the people they know who have been caught up in this whole insecurity mess. But because of the bubble they live in, yeah, let us blame someone else. So in that same country, they declared Igboho wanted for going after the terrorists. Now, the terrorists have nobody coming after them now. Do you know that? In Yoruba land, you are on your own. Amotekun themselves, they themselves are looking for protection to protect themselves from the terrorists. So how can they protect you? It is that bad. And the genesis of it all is that people hate Buhari. And we ask, is it because people don't like Buhari that make Buhari to be borrowing money and the same money they are looting and stealing? Is it because people don't like Bukuari that makes him to be releasing terrorists? Or is it because people don't like Bukuari? That is why your Naira is crashing. Oh, that's why you don't have electricity. That is why your hospitals don't work. That is why your roads are terrible. That is why your schools are all dilapidated and to terrible state, I would say. Education. Is it because people don't like him? Or because he doesn't like you? Have you ever tried to ask that question? Like, if you say people are, the reason why Nigeria is what it is because people don't like Bukuari. And that is not working, yeah? How about you ask yourself that, what if it is Bukuari that doesn't like you? Who will love you and like you? And then watch terrorists slaughter you. Watch you being hunted like animals, to be picked up like animals by these terrorists, yeah? Who will then put your family through the worst trauma you can ever imagine. You can't even wish it on your enemies, yeah? Which kind of government or president will say, oh, I love my country so much, will watch children in captivity of their kidnappers for months, children who are as young as 5 years old, who, you know, if you think it's because people don't like Bukuari, have you asked yourself that, what if it's the other way around? And if you ask me, I'm going to say it is the other way around. Isn't it obvious? Isn't it obvious? In Lagos.
I can see the arrival of Ifeanyi Ubah, who is contesting for the governorship of Anambra State, but men are saying only Nnamdi Kanu they know. As you can hear, they are saying no election in Anambra State. Alaba is never live and direct. You are watching us live in Alaba International Market, live now and direct. It's like people are shouting, only Nnamdi Kanu they know. Alaba is reporting live from electronic station, Alaba International Market. Thank you very much.
Holy, 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 Nnamdi Kanu is another sin. Holy, holy, holy. That's it. That's it. You can try to suppress people. Listen, when they know what is going on, when some of you will say, all of you are just shouting on social media. Who are those people watching the shout on social media? Are they ghosts? They are those people who are obeying the sit at home. They are those people who are demanding for Nnamdi Kanu's release. They are those who are telling you there will be no election in Anambra, there will be no election in Biafra land until you discuss Biafra. None of them really cares. I'm talking about these criminals. If you want to know those who really care, apart from what the situation is in Nigeria now, I would have expected some of these guys, the Eastern lawmakers, the Southern lawmakers, someone to just at least steer the old water inside their National Assembly and submit a bill that will say Nigerian constitution is illegal and therefore it must be its use must be discontinued. Nigeria should declare a 90 days for people to come together and then submit their own memorandum of inclusion, or whatever you want to say, memorandum of association, memorandum of state or union, call it whatever. Let everybody from every part of Nigeria tell you if they still want to be part of Nigeria. Let somebody start something. These guys believe that they cannot be challenged, and it doesn't seem that they will be challenged, right? As they have dragged everybody into this level. It's not just those. It's not just Ifeanyi Ubah that is campaigning in Lagos. Others too. They've shifted their campaign from Anambra to Lagos. That's how terrible Nigeria has become.
Yes!
So they too, they are in Lagos. Everybody is trying to stay safe after they have created the monster that has now sent most of them out of town. Not just that, the governor of the state himself in Anambra, he himself is under serious fire. They have threatened his state with a state of emergency, courtesy of the Supreme Court governor of Imo, Oples Uzordinma, and his very good friend, Malamu, the Attorney General of Nigeria. So they have threatened him. So he rushed to Abuja to go and see Bukwari. And when he got there, they did the spirit decor, and he said, no, I'm not declaring a state of emergency. Rather, I'm going to take your deputy. I'm not going to declare a state of emergency. No, we're not. You are done for. The election is concluded. You know, don't disturb yourself. Andy Uba is going to be the next governor. It's going to be declared. The military are already there doing the job to chase everybody out. So there's not going to be any election, of course. And meanwhile, IPOB said there should be no election. So don't worry yourself. We'll take what we can take from you. Then we'll discard you. So Obaino is on his own now, and he's asking the Anambra people to please save APGA for him and save his ass when he abandoned the real reason why he became governor. Because the founder of APGA was somebody who went to war with Nigeria to ensure that the Biafrans hold their heads high everywhere they go to. That's the founder of APGA. But for years, Obaino even got to a stage whereby he was given the Miyetti Allah political appointment in his government. Yeah. He said he appointed, I have Miyetti Allah in my government to satisfy the Fulanis that are hunting down the Biafrans. Now the day of reckoning has come. He's asking the people to please don't abandon Ojuku's dream. Don't abandon the Biafran dream. Don't do this. But it won't even mention Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, I mean, is it today? Yeah, today. He was also leading a campaign. Why is deputy already picking up another flag in Abuja? Right? He was leading a campaign. But before the campaign, he said they should, if anybody can give him the location and information that can lead to the arrest and all of that of the unknown gunmen, yeah, that was going to give them 20 million naira. Bros, today, when the unknown gunmen came to his rally, where he's doing campaign, he was the first to pick race. I'm sorry I didn't have that video. I would have shared that with you. He was the first to pick race. He ran like somebody who was like a thief. That's him, or the governor of Anambra State. He knows what's up. He knows what is going on, right? However, all of this, he also said, this is the handiwork of all the political desperados. Who are the political desperados? Some of them are in Lagos. Now only him remain for house. And they are counting days for him. So when people say don't participate in their charm election, they call it validation. If you go there, you see those guys dancing in Lagos, they don't care. They're going to declare them winner. Yeah, they're going to declare him. And then they are going to say, well, you voted, or didn't you? And you say, but I didn't vote for him. Well, did you vote for Oples Uzordinma? You didn't vote for Oples Uzordinma. Is your governor in Imo State today? Abi? And look at what atrocity is committed. So until everybody realizes that the situation you are in, it's not even about you being IPOB member or not. There is already a master plan to obliterate the people of Eastern Nigeria. Make it chaotic enough that they can start a civil war. And if you look at everything very well, you can see that most of these things don't make sense. Provocation of the people to fight back. And when people fight back, they receive more death and death. That's exactly what they did in Izombe and Olu. The people who have no guns are gunned down by the Nigerian military, who are so good. They said they were looting people's houses. Can you believe that? Criminals. Nigerian soldiers were looting people's properties and they are burning them. Over 80 houses burnt. Looking for what? Because people said they don't want a Fulani settlement in their area, and you can't grab their land just like that. The same thing happened in Ogun State when this community in Ogun State, in Yewa local government area in Ogun State, where they resisted the Fulanis and their cows. And I'm talking about real resistance. They pushed them back, only for Nigerian soldiers from, what do they call them? Oloson Barak or something in Abeokuta, Alamala Barak or something like that in Abeokuta. Yoruba soldiers, they moved down there. They beat these people up. They were picking them one by one. Guess who are those who are pointing at those they should beat? The Fulanis that the people rejected from grazing on their farms, destroying their farms. They were the ones who were pointing at that one. They were going. Soldiers were going from house to house. Old men, old people. They brought them out. They beat them up. They had all the marks on their back. That's how terrible it is. So now the same military are now going to start building training camp. So if they get away with the one they said they want to build in Enugu, you should ask your governor in Enugu who gave them the land. And where is the land? They said the place is, where's that again? They said the place is at Igbo, Etiti community of Udi local government area of Enugu state. That is where they are building the disguised RUGA, and they call it military training camp. They have already, they are campaigning, they are doing what they call the Golden Dawn in eastern Nigeria right now, where they are killing innocent people. You see, the reason why I keep telling you and I keep hammering on these killings is because you see those who they have killed today. Maybe some of them are even like regular followers of Maiyegun's diary. If you are watching me right now from Biafra land, and you probably don't identify as IPOB, yes, they may tell you that those they are killing are IPOB until they kill somebody very close to you, and you'll be like, no, he's not. They are not killing IPOB. They are killing the Igbos. All it takes is just for them to just say, he's IPOB member, and that's it. And that can be you. Many people are missing today. They've never attended IPOB meeting ever. So it's not about IPOB. So when you go out there and you start saying, hey, they deserve it, IPOB is losing its relevance, IPOB is this and that, what you are trying to do is that you are hiding something that only if you know that thing is going to kill you, you will never hide it the way you are pretending and living in denial of it. Because if you look critically, the demand of IPOB, as as ferocious as they are, as everywhere as they are, on social media and off social media, everywhere as they are never violent, ever. So many of you have been waiting and following the narratives of the criminals who told you that the reason why they have to kill them was because they don't want them to become another Boko Haram. IPOB started ESN. They called it Eastern Security Network. Do you know that memo that started Eastern Security Network was one of the things that Nnamdi Kanu gave to them in Enugu when they met with him before they decided to kill him? He said, we need to protect our people against what is coming. We need to harm those who are going to protect our people. We need security in Igboland. These people have compromised. First thing first, you can only have peace if you have security. So let us fund this and that. This is the template. If we have volunteers, young, brilliant, smart Igbo, young men and women who are ready to sacrifice and defend this land. What is coming is bigger than all this sharing, all these things you guys are promising. They said it should slow down, that they will do it. It gave them the idea. They didn't do anything. And when they started the ESN, you all saw it too. Even when they were going after these terrorists in the forest, you saw that they are never in any way, anywhere in town. You know it. But suddenly, immediately ESN happened. Unknown gunmen started. Is that a coincidence? Of course it's not coincidence. ESN started, it was meant to be started by the governors of Igboland when Nnamdi Kanu told them about it. They believe they can use this same political nonsense to bury it and buy him out. He went ahead and people volunteered only for them to feel like they are not in control of it. You remember when this guy, this Massop guy, what's that guy's name again? Uzordinma. When Uzordinma said, the Igbo governors, the Igbo political leaders, they must take over the control of ESN from Nnamdi Kanu. Because if Nnamdi Kanu decided that he wants to use the ESN to fight the Igbo politicians, it is over. Now, he hasn't even decided to use the ESN to fight them. He is using the ESN to chase after the Fulani terrorists. Guess what? The Igbo governors led by Devulumayi. They came together. They said, no, ESN is outlawed. ESN is blah, 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 blah. They don't have our blessing. We're going to start our own. We're going to call it Ebubeagu. Ebubeagu, Ebube lizard, Ebube what? Only for Ebubeagu to be going after IPOB members in Igboland. As you are watching this video right now, it's not just the Nigerian soldiers, Nigerian police, Nigeria DSS, NIA, DSA, wherever all those names they give to themselves. They are not the only people looking for IPOB or Igbo people everywhere. No. Ebubeagu, Ebube lizard is now acting as the informant. Listen, IPOB is not a secret society. It's not a court. I mean, it's not a it's not a court organization, and it's not a terrorist organization. Everybody know themselves. It's like the olden days when we were doing OPC, Odua People's Congress. You could tell, oh, that my uncle there is an OPC member. That mama there is an OPC member. This person is OPC. You know what I'm talking about? That's exactly what IPOB. People are there. What is the full meaning of IPOB? Indigenous people of Biafra. Now, it's easier for me, if I am a Bubeagu, to actually know 1 or 2, 3 people over the years that I know definitely, are for Biafran struggle and all of that. They know they are peaceful. They know they are not harmful. They're never going to cause any havoc. They know. So Ebubeagu are now informants. Those are the ones that now take soldiers into people's homes where they shot and kill innocent people. And they'll say they have arrested ESN informants. Oh, we have arrested IPOB arms dealer. Oh, we have arrested this and that. Because there is no arms dealer, there is no informant, there is no nothing. It's just a pure hunting of innocent people and find something to cling on them. One way came out the other day and he said he's a member of ESN, and then they kidnapped a girl from a place, and because they wanted, whenever they want to go for operation, they will have to kidnap people and kill them and bath with blood, and then they will go out and do the unknown gunmen. And they're like, okay, slow down. How many people have you kidnapped since you joined the ESN, and then you have been bathing with blood? He said he's kidnapped about 4 people. Do you remember where and where? He couldn't say. And when he finally mentioned 1 or 2 places, there were no kids missing there. No kid, nobody missing. But it's because of the script they normally write. Same script they write when they went into Oloye Sunday Igbowo's house. And they would have said unknown gunmen killed Igbowo. But because they didn't succeed, they decided to kidnap 12 people after killing 2 at the gun Afar in that house. Then they decided to read the long speech of why they went to Igbowo's house when there was no single court summon or single court order that gave them the permission to do that. No warrant, no search warrant or anything. Just the same Gestapo murderous style. Stories that doesn't match. Innocent people being picked up and tortured, beaten up and even killed to rope themselves in, while on the ground, all those things are needed to further pumping soldiers, pumping military, pumping other artilleries into that region so that they can eventually, by the time all of you realize that this is actually a state of emergency in entire eastern Nigeria, by the time you realize it, there would have been so many body counts. So if you have no idea and you think they are looking for ESN, they are looking for IPOB, then you are still living in that Yolala world. So for those who are the political class, playing all this chess game and the rest, tell them they too themselves are never going to be spared. They will run away from the land. They will run away. They will run far away from the places where they think they have their people. They will run. Just like many of these politicians from the northern Nigeria are running. Many of them don't go back to their constituencies anymore. They stay back in Abuja where they believe they feel safe. Even the Abuja is not safe. Many of them will run out of Nigeria and leave many of you there. Even with everything they think they have, with the power and all of, they will have to run away. That's the point Bukwari is taking Nigeria to. I'm going to open my line in about 10 minutes. There's something I want to share here. Online, people were discussing, about who should be their next president. And they said Tifnumbu or Peter Obi. Yeah. I personally, and this is for no sentiment reason, okay, because it's the right thing to do. For 60, how many years now? 61 years of Nigeria, yeah. There's never been any time that the Eastern Nigeria is allowed to produce the president of Nigeria. And listen, right? We all know why. And we all know why they would never want them to. I caught up with this conversation online where they were talking about how did this guy make their money. Pandora paper said Peter Obi kept some money in some financial safe haven somewhere so as to avoid paying tax in Nigeria. So Peter Obi came and he said, okay, guys, listen. Before I became governor of Anambra State, I was a member of the, what do you call it? But I was a member of board of director and of so many companies and so many businesses, which are verified, by the way. And he said, I am chairman of about 3 new generation banks in Nigeria as one of the highest shareholder. And he said, my investments are not just in Nigeria, right? Before I ventured and came to Nigeria politics, I was, probably still is, the number one distributor of that in Nigeria that are verifiable. If you are the number one distributor of this or that, that could make you a lot of money. So he managed to explain his money. Not many people were impressed. Oh, why then do you have to keep the money away? Why can't you bring it to Nigeria for Nigeria to pay tax on it? It was like, but I do pay tax in Nigeria. I pay a tax of over 500 million naira on all of my earnings in Nigeria every year. And there are receipts for it. So if you go there and you didn't confirm that, then you can then come back and blame me. Why didn't I bring every other of my money back so Nigeria can tax it? Guess those who are asking those questions, they are the Tifnumbu ass lickers. They said Tifnumbu's businesses are in Nigeria. So Tifnumbu is employing Nigerians. And therefore, Tifnumbu is paying tax in Nigeria, but nobody can say this is exactly how much Tifnumbu is paying. Nobody can say this is exactly what Tifnumbu's business is. And if you want to do us a justice, what was his business before 1999? Tifnumbu was board of director of, what's it they call him? Shell. Shell have all these things, that all this profile they normally put together, all this bogus fraud. Tifnumbu was top of Shell board of director. Tifnumbu was working with this international blah, 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 blah. But he never owned the businesses. So he was never a rich man before he joined your politics. He was just an average man. If you will say, but they said, no, but you know, even if you don't remember everything, did you forget about Bobo Chicago? Bobo Chicago, the drug deal that nailed the same one now called Ahmed Bola Tifnumbu. You know what I mean? So maybe that's why, no, he didn't have money. Listen, I wasn't too young in 1999 when Benga Daniel gave him his car, the car that drove him to the venue of his inauguration, including those who, and in fact, the way he became the governorship candidate of AD, the game, it's a long thing, by the way. So he was never a rich guy. But he has his own private jets now after being governor of Lagos, yeah? And they ask, where do you make your money? From bullion van. You no get job, Agbero no be work. Okay? Just like some of you are now going to say MC Olueron is your mentor. People say this is our mentor. If you say our mentor, since MC Olueron is your mentor, Agbero no be work. Are you with me? Agbero is called hustling. And what you call hustling abroad, if this, are you trying to hustle me? It means that you wanted to take something from me by force, or you wanted to cheat me of something, and all of that. That's the work of MC Oluero and Co. But they have money, free money, just like Tifnumbu, their senior chief. Guys, let me tell you something, right? Would you believe it that Tifnumbu and gang, I don't know what they are up to today. They reported about 5 different videos where I actually treated Tifnumbu correct, like this. It's like one of them just sat down and he started reporting them. And they are members of TV Continental, TVC. They said I should delete all the videos because there are 2 minutes, 1 minute where Tifnumbu said something. You know me, I like to quote them. If you want to say, where did Tifnumbu say that? Maiyegun, de berolong, Igba oni Tifnumbu sobe. You know, Igba olo shiba jo sobe. You know me, I will share video. I will say, oh yeah, listen, I waiting talk with this. So TVC started reporting my video. They said, you need to delete the videos. I said, okay, that's fine. I'm going to delete your Tifnumbu where your own video says something about Tifnumbu, right? I'm going to delete that. But I'm going to keep the rest of my videos. Because at least I spend a lot of hours talking in my videos anyway. Sorry, guys. I'm beginning to feel warm in my head. It's so warm. I'm not so used to cap and all of that. I'm beginning to feel like it's too warm. So yeah, these guys are following. They are reading. They say, now shout with a shout. Oh boy. Now shout with a shout. But no joke. They feel it and they are feeling it and they want us to stop talking. Since I don't belong to that category of those, they can easily say, hey, call that boy, tell him you're giving money. Since I don't belong to that category, yeah, what they will do then is what? Oh, let's shut them down. Let's do what we can do to shut him down. But can they really shut us down? Can they? So Tifnumbu and gang are gearing up for their 2023 as usual. And when they said their swagger, I have told you that when they say swagger, you know that means Southwest agenda. Sure, you know, Sha? They call it Southwest agenda. Swagger. When they say it is the turn of the South to produce presidents, no be South they ask, oh. No, it's a copyright law for YouTube because I use their video. You know, when I share video with you guys, you don't know the risk I'm taking. It's a risk that could make me not come back here. But I need to tell you what I see. I need to share what I see exactly so that you can see where I'm coming from when I make my position on anything. Yeah. But again, they asked Tifnumbu, what will be your work? You know, get work.
There are pictures online at the surface, bullion vans coming out of your premises.
Bullion vans. Are those ballot papers? Where am I voting now? Where am I voting?
The allegations are that those bullion vans carry money or ballot.
Excuse me. Is it my money or government money? I don't work for government. I'm not in agency of government. And let anybody come out to say I've taken any contract from the government of President Muhammad Buhari, APC, in the last 5 years. They should prove it. I'm on my own. And I'm committed to my party. So, even if I have money to spend in my premises, what's your headache? Excuse me. If I don't represent any agency of government and I have money to spend, if I have money, if I like, I give it to the people for free of charge. As long as not to buy votes. And you are talking about yesterday. So who are those watching my house and looking at bullion fans? They must be mischief makers.
That guy, you see them laughing. He's a superstar. If you want to listen to him better, because that one may be like, okay. Why? I mean, maybe it's just in his element or something. Let's see where he's very serious and he's addressing, because that's the guy that want to be their next president, okay? Or they want to push to be their next president, wherever. He has no job. His daughter is the Yaloja of Lagos. That's a title that make her rich by just collecting money from all the markets. And all the markets in Lagos State, they have to bring money. They donate, they contribute money for her. Millions of it every day. So that's how they feel powerful. Okay? So he himself is sorted. I mean, if I have that kind of chance, which is absolutely ridiculous and pathetic anyway, right? Taking advantage of people, thinking that's a chance if you have opportunity. What I'm trying to say here now is that he was able to make his own company, the one that that is collecting revenue for the Lagos State government, even though there is a Ministry of Finance, Lagos State Internal Revenue Service, and so many other organizations working for government. But his own company, Alpha Beta, is the one collecting your taxes in Lagos State. All of you, the Lagos settlers, yeah? Your money, every time you pay tax, everything, it goes straight there through remitter. They call it remitter. Fraudulent people. And it takes 30% from it. So if you generate 1 billion, or let me say if you generate 50 billion for Lagos State, it will collect 30% of that. How much is 30% of 50 billion? Something around there. How much? 16 billion, 17 or 16.5 billion. I don't know. But that's a lot. If you make that a month, you're made, aren't you? You'll be rich. You can fly private jet. You can, you can do anything. He has no job and he doesn't need a contract from Bokwari, because after Abuja, Lagos State is the richest in the entire Nigeria by revenue. So he doesn't need any contract from anybody. He's already made. So if you're making 15 billion a month, among other things, that's the one that comes like steady, regular. Nothing must happen to it. If anything happened to it, Sanwo-Iku will stop being governor of Lagos State tomorrow. Do you understand? So it's made like that, living off the people. Imagine what 15 billion can do to build schools, to buy medicine into those medicine cabinets in different hospitals, fill up the dispensaries, build hospitals, build roads, build electricities, small, those things that you could do. Imagine what you could do with 15 billion every month. Ogun State doesn't even collect up to 7 billion a month. Total money that Ogun State, my state, make every month is not up to 7 billion. One person, they collect 15 billion. So why won't it be all right? He can share the money and all of that. But ask him, Tifnumbu, 35% of the young people in Nigeria are now jobless. What do you think we should do to help them? The next president of Nigeria.
And we are competing with armed robbers and bandits to recruit from the youths who are unemployed. 33% unemployed. Recruit 50 million youths into the army and take away from their recruitment source. What do we eat? Cassava, àgbàdo, corn, and the morning, yam in the afternoon. It's growing here. You create demand and consumption.
Recruit. And then you will see one Obuko on Facebook now that will say Is still better than your papa. Okay. If that person is better than my papa, probably you have valued your father and you have put your father beside the slaughtering hag that caught right? You've scaled your father. You're like, my papa worse than this Tifnumbu. So then you look around, you're like, oh, is he better than your papa Maiyegun? My father is dead, so I wouldn't know what it feels like when you get to that age. You know what I mean? He's dead. So, of course, he is alive. Tifnumbu is alive. So it's better than my baba. If your baba is still alive, and that is somebody as your role model, it's not because I don't, I mean, you're still going to do what you have to do anyway. I'm just trying to tell you that if that is the person, that person, and you have checked and you're like, he's still better than your father, bros, in fact, there is no point for any DNA. If your father is worse than that Tifnumbu, yeah, or is even at the same level with him, that Tifnumbu, and you are proud, yeah, then we know that you are your father's son. Oh, kin shomo aleo. Afo fun gbe mu to bi e. Ko fun je oponu to bi e. Ori nkan bi, you are the true son of your father. You are the true daughter of your father and your mother. If you look at Tifnumbu and you look at him like that, just like that, very, very smart. And Abi, no, you know what happened? Now go chop your breakfast, wella. It's not that those who came after him are better. Look at this Bantu or two.
But I will try to be simple. Power generation is not rocket science. It's just generator. So just remember and imagine that your I better pass my neighbor in 1 million times its capacity, but in one place. So if you can make that size of 1 kilowatt, you can make a power turbine of 1,000 megawatts. That's that simple.
Sorry, Jerry, brother. Hello there. You hear me? You see all these Bantu and your people, It's Aleko Barack Obama, who later became the Minister of Darkness of Nigeria. Now, so then they talk, they say they better pass their papa, better pass their mama. Anyway, good evening, my brother. Sorry, tell us your name and where you're calling from because of our viewers, please. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah.
I think we are having a Yeah, can you hear me? I think we're having an issue with that network. So I'm going to wait for you to call back. Okay. So let me take another call. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sister. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Good evening to you.
Good evening to you. Sorry, your name and where you're calling from?
Chichi on the line.
Is that Chichi?
Yes, please.
Oh, it's been a long time. How are you, Chichi?
I'm very well. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. And it's good to hear from you again.
Thank you. Good to, at least I've been hearing from you every now and then, except when I was back home in Nigeria that I wasn't able to follow up with you because of, the situation there, no light, and the data stuff. We enjoy data here outside before was Nigeria.
So how was Nigeria when you were there?
Really, that was Nigeria when I was there. And my brother, you're doing a good job as usual.
Thank you.
And thanks for not failing us. Thanks for not failing our children yet.
Thank you.
To take over from where we have gotten to. Thanks for representing your generation.
Thank you.
And thanks for sending out for the truth.
Thanks, Chichi.
And thank you for opening eyes every day by day. And thank you for not being tired.
Can't be.
All that you've been saying, it's a different thing altogether when you are outside the forward of Nigeria. And it's a different thing when you are inside the forward of Nigeria. I salute the people in Nigeria for the kind of strength they have. I don't have the kind of strength they have. And I kind of try to understand when they say, we are abroad, we talk too much. But my presence in Nigeria for 1 month plus, I really didn't stay up to 1 month plus in Nigeria because I had to visit another neighboring country.
Right.
But I would like to share that neighboring country experience with you some other time. I wish you can bring up a topic on Ghana. There are some things I need to bring to your attention. My people should know about it. The people who stand out for the truth should know about it.
That's right. We will do something.
But for now, I'm talking about, please, very important, please.
Sure.
And if you have people out there that can also get you some information, they should please. There are a lot of things happening there that need to come on table too.
That's class. Thank you, Chichi.
And then back home, on my visit, it comes to my complete understanding and reality because I face the reality. It was difficult for me to even sleep a night in the house, but my old woman was like, no, so long I'm here, you're going to be here with me. You're going nowhere. There is no security in Nigeria. My people are in Lagos. There is no security anywhere. People could talk, people could go like based on a kind of way of thinking or behavior or saying, it's not happening here yet. It's happening over there. Like I said to those that I was able to reach while I was home, chill. We go spray reach everyone. Now, for more yellow, you go spray, you go touch every finger. But what can we do? The sermon must continue, like Maiyegun is already delivering the sermon every day. The temple of truth is there.
That's right.
The temple of truth is there to shield and to protect and guide everybody on what and how to move around. The temple of truth has given every one of us the truth on how to protect ourselves, in the sense of it is every man to tend to Israel.
That is right. Arming yourself with the right information is the first sense of security.
There is no any security man that is coming to protect you. There is no any representative of any whatever name they call themselves that is coming to your rescue. It is OYO. And they should always be alert, not minding whoever it is that is close to them. Trust nobody. Because all the exports they exported back down in Nigeria, like mostly in Lagos, because that is where one state that I know, yes, that I said I didn't visit any state in Nigeria outside Lagos where I have my family. All these guys they imported from wherever they imported them from have taken over the street. You see a bike man has a knife with him on the bike.
That's right.
And it's all these small boys like that. The normal graduates you even find years back that were riding bikes, they have taken over from them. The whole street is littered with all these Mali guys or wherever they brought them from, hawking, selling to my people. And my people are comfortable buying from them. One other thing that even surprised me more when while I was in Nigeria, when I went to Oyigbo market to buy some of the goods that I was going to come back with, was a man selling a egusi and ogbono. I said, how come? When did we get to this part? When his man starts selling Obolo and Egusi, then we are really in a very danger zone.
Chichi, thank you so much. Yeah, let me take other calls
You
too.
understand? I wish I could go. I will continue, but I have to end like this. My people should arm themselves and remain strong and vigilant. Do not get distracted. Do not allow anybody to deceive you. You are the God of yourself. Maiyegun.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Chichi, you have a good one, okay? And welcome back.
Thank you.
I have another caller. Let's see if that connects. Yeah. Hello there. Can you hear me? No. I'll get another one. Hello there.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, brother.
I'm lucky. I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm very well. Thanks for asking. Tell us your name, please.
My name is Igboland.
Igboland, my brother. How are you?
Yes, I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
I know.
I'm not happy today. I mean, things are happening over there. I'm not happy. I mean, I'm having sleepless night every day watching what is going on in our land. Crazy. But there's nothing we can do. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for, coming out every day, preaching the truth, giving us guidelines, telling us what we try to do, passing the right information. I value that so much. I mean, I feel like crying. I feel like I don't know what to do because I'm an Igbo man, all right? We blame others a lot, but I think we are major cause of our problem. I'm not saying we the fighters. I mean, our people, we know ourselves. We know who the enemies are. Our people have sold us out. It hurts a lot. Look at our governors killing our people, defending the army. Today they would defend the army. Tomorrow they will come out and say one thing or the other. Our people are dying every day. Our people are dying, but it's going to reach everybody. It's going to reach everybody. Nigeria is a cause. Nigeria is a cause. And for those of you who are laughing and clapping, hoping that Nigeria is going to be better, Nigeria will eat your own cups. Nigeria will swallow you. I'm encouraging everybody to stand firm. Don't be discouraged. Like my sister said earlier, Shishi, we'll keep on fighting. Nobody's going to save you. No governor is going to save you. No politician is going to save you. We will keep on fighting. We will defend our land. We'll defend our land with whatever we have.
That's right.
Your prayer, you're going to the church, counseling and losing will never deliver you. I wonder why our pastors are not telling the people the truth. They will tell them that pray for Nigeria. Why did God allow Israelites to leave Egypt? Why did He allow them to leave it? If slavery is the right thing, why did God ask them to leave Egypt? Why? Didn't they fight over there before they were able to leave Egypt?
They did.
Did they pray? It was not about prayer. It was about fighting. They fought.
Even the Bible said that prayer without work is, it's nonsense.
It's useless. It's useless. So when you go to your church, pray. But let me tell you, your prayer cannot help you alone.
Not just
we'll keep on fighting. We'll keep on fighting, and we're getting there. It doesn't matter how many people like our leader said, Maiyegun General, he said that you will kill us, we will kill you. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah.
What matters is that in the end, Biafra will come. We are ready for this. It doesn't matter how long it takes.
And I don't think any amount of blackmail will actually make people change.
We have information. We have you right here. We have every other people. The information is, we're getting the information. This is not 1960 whereby one radio station will be broadcasting everything, telling people what they want to hear. No. We will go make research. We'll verify your information. We'll go to another place and see information too.
Yeah.
So this was when I saw this useless man qualifying Yoruba campaigning in Lagos because he wasn't able to campaign in Anambra, and they disgraced him. They were shouting Nnamdi Kanu is another savior because we have only one person who cares for all of us. And that person is Nnamdi Kanu. If anything happened to him, we will burn everything down. All of us will die in Igboland. I'm telling you, all of us will die. We rather give Fulani our land.
I heard that they are walking around now to get him out. They're going to make an arrangement that's going to make it look like they just had to let go. But I don't see that happening so soon. if this push doesn't continue. So we
don't
have
worry.
to continue.
What will happen will happen. Let them continue. But I will tell them that in the end, they will be the one to serve us.
That's right.
This fight continues as far as we live. Thank you, Maiyegun.
God bless you.
Thank you very much.
My brother. You stay safe, eh? Have a good one. I have a caller too. Hello there. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Maiyegun.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm here.
Great.
Maiyegun.
So you are live, by the way. Your name?
My name is Kingsley.
Kingsley, did you say?
Yeah, Kingsley.
Beautiful. Kingsley, where are you calling from? It's like this is the first time, is that?
No, this is third time. I'm calling from Malaysia.
Time. Okay, well, good enough. Now you are live.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah. I want to thank you, Maiyegun. It has been long and never
it's been a while.
Yeah, I appreciate you for all your efforts, especially the rallies you coordinate in Glasgow. I really appreciate you.
Thank you.
I watched you that day, and I'm so happy for your encouragement. It doesn't matter what people say, because everybody will not love Maiyegun.
No.
Understand? That is what you need to know. And if anyone that loves truth want to count out the Maiyegun, you will love Maiyegun, because what Maiyegun preach is Maiyegun don't spare where you're coming from or who you is. What Maiyegun needs is when you listen to truth, you know this is pure truth. And I take you and I say, keep it up for sanitizing those that never know what is going on. Because that country, all those politicians, if those people that are trying to I don't know how to put it. If you see, I think you got the update about what transpired in Ihiala, Anambra yesterday, where Governor Obiano even run for his life.
I heard about it. I actually thought it was today, but they told me it was yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah. So if Governor can run for his life, imagine what will happen in just a short period of time. All those people, they're just still pretending, but wait and see in a short time. So if governor cannot, if the security, because he imported military, but later everything they run away. So tell me what will happen in that so-called 2023 nonsense, and even though the one that happening next will be that governorship election. Let's watch and see.
We will be watching.
Thank you so much. I just want to, I want to appreciate you and say keep it up.
Thank you.
Because you are a voice of the voiceless.
Thank you.
Understand? Thank you so much.
I will. Thank you so much for calling today, Kingsley. Okay, it's really, really good to hear from you. Yeah. I'll take another call. Let's hope I get you in this time around. Hello there. You were supposed to be my first caller, right? But immediately after that call started doing crack. I thought I've lost you.
Yeah.
You know why I wanted you? You know why I wanted you, right? Ahmed, because I know it's you.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna give me any kind of disguise to me. You know why I want you? What you did the last time was magic. I mean, people contacted me personally to say thank you to Ahmed, and you're gonna do it for me tonight. Okay? We have spoken.
All right,
we have spoken about all of this, and many of you who are disciples of the Temple of Truth, many of you are already even talking like this anyway. Well, it's just that you will be doing it the other way. Ahmed, before you tell us what you want to say.
I wish we can have a way we could do this, because if we say Biafra, we say Odudua. Leaving Iowa is as if we are leading them to if we can find a way to bring them, probably they don't know what is going on, or they see, they see, but they don't understand how to tackle it. So they would rather let us just leave.
Yeah, Ahmed, you said if we can find a way. I just told you we found a way. You are the way to them now.
Okay, all right.
You are the way.
All right.
Right?
Let me use the opportunity.
So Ahmed,
let me just use this opportunity.
Listen, I'm going to give you straight 5 uninterrupted minutes until you begin to feel like you're getting tired, right? Just signal. And I'm going to tell you something that I'm going to do. Do that for me. I want you to deliver this thing you've heard from me tonight in your own words, your way to my brothers and sisters from this area now. I'm going to relax. All of us.
All right.
Please.
All right, Maiyegun. Salamu alaikum jama'a na ƴan uwa na Arewa, ƴan Arewa.
Wa alaikum salam.
Yau na ƙara shigowa cikin Maiyegun's Diary. Wanda da yawan mu muna ganin kaman ai wanga mutumin da ke magana baya son Najeriya ko kuma kaza. Yana da nashi abin da zai iya so kuma da abin da zai iya yi. Ya riga ya zauna a Turai ya ga cewar Najeriya ba ta aiki, kamar yadda yawancinmu muke zaune a Turai muke ganin cewar Najeriya ba ta aiki yadda ta kamata ko kuma yadda ya kamata ta yi aiki. To ya fito yana nuna baƙin cikin shi da irin kashe mutanen da ake yi a Arewa, kashe mutanen da ake yi a kudancin Najeriya. Ko ina a Najeriya ba zaman lafiya, amma sai ka ga wanda bai san me yake yi ba sai ka zo ka same shi ka ce you hate Nigeria, you do this, you do that. Wai ba shi in tambaye ku, wannan Maiyegun da kuke gani, wai shi ne matsalan da ya sa neran ku a Najeriya take ƙara hawa? Ko kuma shi ne ya sa Buhari ke zuwa yana aron kuɗi, keeps borrowing, yana ta aron kuɗi, yana aron kuɗi?
Tell them that they are borrowing money. Tell them they are borrowing money to pay bandits and terrorists, while many of them are languishing in poverty that Buhari cares nothing about, because I hear that borrowing. Please.
Okay. No problem. Saboda nan ba komai bane, ana enlightenment ɗinku ne, ana nuna muku a'a wa'annan mutanen bai kamata ku dinga yadda da su 100% ba. Mun san a musulunce an ce ka bi shugabanninka su ne za su saka hanya da sauransu, amma shugabannin Najeriya ba abin bi bane, ba abin so bane, da yawan ku kun sani, amma da shi ke an riga an mayar da mutane kawai in ba shugabannin nan ba za ku iya motsi ba za ku iya yin komai ba. Dalili an sa muku talauci, ba wai talauci in aka ce talauci ba wai talaucin ba kuɗi ko kuma wani a'a, akwai talaucin zuciya. Ko shugabannin nan da kuke gani talaucin su suna da talauci na zuciya, saboda in ba talauci ba abin da zai sa mutum ya saci kuɗi, makudan kuɗi wanda har ya mutu wani ba zai iya gama kashe shi ba, amma sai ya sace a kai abroad a je a ije kuɗin ko kuma a bakku a cikin matsalan ku. ƴaƴansu ba sa makaranta a Najeriya. Su kansu ƴaƴansu yawancinsu, kamar muku misali mu gwamnan Zamfara, ba da daɗe wannan matan shi ta aihu a Turai ba, wanda amaryar shi ta aihu a Turai, kun ga automatically yaron nan ya riga ya zama citizen na abroad, amma ya bakku kuna cikin matsala a Zamfara, yana ta business da ku, amma kuma su din ne za su fito zo su ce 2023 ga wanda za ku zaɓa, ga wanda muke so ku zaɓa. Ga shi tsakanin su 'yan kudu da 'yan arewa suna nan suna ta diragin waɗe zama shugaban ƙasar 2023.
Correct.
Ana nan ana kashe mutane. Fulani terrorist ɗin da aka ce ba 'yan Najeriya, muna da Fulani, ina da abokai Fulani. Friends ina da yawa 'yan Fulani. Amma an shigo, Buhari kankan shi ya ce Fulanin da suke kashe 'yan Najeriya daga Mauritania daga waye suka shigo. Why not da Buhari ba zai ce musu wa'innan mutanen terrorist ba? Yanda yake da boldness da zai ce ma Inyamurai IPOB ya ce musu terrorist. Why not da ba zai ce ma Fulanin nan cewar su ma da a terrorist ba? Kuma in ka ce an ce ma IPOB, menene IPOB? Indigenous People of Biafra. Mutane ne fa yanda kake ganin kai dan Arewa a ce ma indigenous person of Arewa, shi ne fa. amma yau an shiga east ana ta kisa ko kuma kuna zaune a arewa kuna ta yes ala shi ƙara a kashe su wannan ba rayuwa bane wallahi na rantse da girman Allah abubuwan nan da ake yi wallahi kamun ku gane Allah ya sa kada ya dade kan ku gane saboda ba za ku taba ganin illan shi ba dama mun saba sai wani shugaba ya tafi sai wani ya dawo mu ce ai gwara wancan yanzu akwai wanda sun zagi good luck lokacin yau suna cewa ai gwara good luck akan Buhari an jima idan Buhari ya tafi wani ya zo za a ce na ai gwara Buhari akan wancan that is how they will keep za su ci gaba da playing akan ku kuma you be their victim every day za su ta amfani da kwakwalwanku kuma haka za ku ci gaba da karewa in da ba ku tashi tsaye ba babu wanda ya ce fita ku je ku kashe wani ko a'a ku tashi tsaye ku ce no mu babu maganan wani election idan ba a san yadda za a yi da mu da wanga insecurity da aka kawo mu cikin ta ba maganan a zo a kawo mana election 2023 a zo a zaɓo wani shi kuma ya zo ya ci gaba daga inda Buhari ya tsaya da sace-sacen kuɗi yau kun san cewar Amerika senatocin Najeriya sun fi shugaban ƙasar Amerika an san kuɗi senatan Najeriya a shekara an san $475,000 annually ake biyan shi. Shugaban ƙasar Amerika around $400,000 shi ma annually. Senator a Najeriya. Baka yi maganar gwamna ba, baka yi maganar shugaban ƙasa ba, baka yi maganar sauransu ba haka. Kuma ba wai shi kaɗai ba. Akwai waɗanda za ka gan su suna ofishi, su ciyaman ne, kansila ne, dukkan su ɓarayi, duk wanda aka ce ma politician a Najeriya ba wai sun zo da interest ɗinka ba ne. A'a, interest ɗin coming for your money. Shata ne kawai, kuma hakan kowa daga cikinku da kuke ganin yau ba su samu position ba. Kuma you are like a potential criminal like them waiting for your chance. In dai har za ka fito ka zo kana attacking wanda ke gayen gaskiya because he's saying the truth. You are attacking. You are a potential criminal too. So ni zan gaya muku, yana mutumin da kuke gani, someone you can listen to, ku zo ku zauna. Don't listen to, don't look at him that this is the person. Just listen to the message. Make use of what you want to make you and leave the rest. You don't have to do what he asks you to do. He always says, what I say belongs to me. What you make use of it for, it is yours. I will say what I have to say. Anything you pick out of it, take a picking, take amfani da shi. Maybe ka samu amfani da you know what you are supposed to do. I will hold it on here.
Ahmed, some of my friends wanted to know what you said. And you know how you did it the last time. You were able to summarize that for us. Anything you can remember in 2 minutes, I'm going to let you do it for us. For the sake of our listeners, they wanted to be how sweet that message sounded. Yeah, they wanted to know what you said.
Yeah, Maiyegun is just, it's just the normal thing we do right down here. I was telling them, I said, you see, today they will tell you the same story they have been telling you. And this is how they have been programming you guys to believe them. That is how you guys have been thinking, because after each president goes, you now start saying, oh, that president that left is better than that other one that was there before. And this is the same way you guys might be thinking when Buhari goes, which it has gone beyond what you guys are thinking. These guys are just a bunch of criminals. You come here, you insult this guy, that is you giving this message. You come here, you insult him without even sitting to listen to what he's saying. Why don't you just give a time? Keep that hatred aside. Listen to his message. Don't even look at him that this guy, I don't have any. Just listen to what he has to say. Sit down in your room on a good day. Just reason. What has this guy said? Look at what is going on around you. Does it correlate? Does it make any sense? You will find out that you have been left behind. They don't leave you. They don't forget you. These people are a bunch of all these things. They will just run away and leave you. I made an example of the governor of Zamfara. His wife, there is one of his wives that gave birth in, is it UK or where? I don't know. I'm telling you, I said that child now automatically is a citizen of this country. Meanwhile, you are there. You will be there, jailing them, doing all sorts of nonsense, trying to please them. Meanwhile, they are just killing you. Today, you look at the Easterners that, let them kill them. They are this, they are that, this, Nigeria, whatever nonsense. these things are still coming back to you, but you are not seeing it. Why don't you just concentrate on your own side? Leave the Easterners. Face your own fear. We are not, as a Muslims, we are not saying we should go and fight leaders, this, because as a Muslim, Islam does not tell you to go and fight your leader. But in the case of leaders, if we fight them, Islam does not say no to it because they are all a bunch of criminals. And so some of you that support them, you are potential criminals waiting for your own turn so you can see. That is why you will always defend them. So if you know this thing is paining you and you know these people, they are doing what you don't like, forget about hope. Stop hope. You might not get there because these things that are happening, you might not even get there. You might not get there before you die. So why don't you just aside and fight these people? Tell them we don't want any 2023. First of all, solve the insecurity, solve the problem we are facing before start talking. Now you can see that they are dragging between the South and the North. They are beginning to drag presidency. That should show you, that should open your eyes that these people are not for you. If you are fighting someone that is speaking because of this, then you are wasting your time. You need to start fighting them now. And they are in your own grassroots, not them that will come down to you because they have their agents in your neighborhood that will come and start pushing you into buying into their ideas. And before you using your sense now, anybody that comes asking vital questions, things that you're supposed to know, not buying into their ideas. 2023 will not solve your problem. That will never solve your problem. So that is just the message. And I hope some people video and understand and they can make use of what they want to make use of.
We have done our own. Posterity will judge us. Thank you.
Yes, that's
God bless you. I don't know how to. I mean, we don't know how to thank you, but we are grateful for
this thing we are doing it for all of ourselves. It is not, we are doing it for ourselves. We are doing it for our own good. We are doing it just not because of we have something hidden. No, but we are doing it for humanity. We are doing it for the lives that are being lost. People are dying every day. If we are not concerned, we can sit down. We are in a comfort zone. We can sit down and just keep chilling and ignore. But it is coming. It is coming. It will surely, it will touch you. It will touch you. It will feel like
you see that that day, yeah. It has now changed to, you remember, it has now changed to this. No, you know.
Bugwala maje breakfast. Asikoto ne kanu kuma jete ototoni. Summa billah.
Ototoni. God bless you, Ahmed. You know, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah.
Let me take another one.
You're welcome, Maiyegun. All right, Maiyegun.
Ahmed is a blessing, and we cannot thank him enough as you know, the members of the Temple of Truth. But I have another caller. Hello.
Hello, Baba.
Hello, sir.
This is Bobo.
Oh, yeah. Bobo, back again. How are you today?
Well, I'm fine. You? Hope you are okay.
I mean,
and then, yeah, thank God for that. Then I have to congratulate you on the what do you call it? The Yoruba Nation rally, Glasgow rally.
Yes, in Glasgow.
Yeah. Yeah. And sorry, I want to ask. It's been a while. We've not heard from this lady since she's done her rally. What's her name?
I mean, sorry. Why did the name just disappear right now?
Julie.
Bless you, Julie. Of course, Julie is my head right now.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, Julie's fine. She's watching.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, somehow,
right.
I am the one who like to drag her. I have a way of dragging her.
Okay.
I'll just get to her, be like, Julie, will you be around? Now that people are asking, I'm going to bring her up sometime soon. She's watching.
Okay, it's all right. That's good. Yeah, Baba, what really happened is until people back in Nigeria or people in Nigeria know that this fight is just between the elite and the poor, because there is no two ways to it. There is no two ways to it. So until the poor start seeing that this war is just against them, we are heading nowhere.
It is a class war.
We are actually heading nowhere.
It's a class war. It's just the rich versus the extremely rich
versus because all these politicians, they don't care about who dies, who, in as much as they attain the seat and then they are getting their money. That is it.
Everybody can.
So until I saw the video that you showed where people were shared. These young guys were collecting, I think, probably maybe 2,000.
They're saying attacker. Attacker. Hey, attacker. It's the number for 2023. 1,000 naira. That was last year.
Not. Okay, was that last year? Okay, I thought probably maybe it's this year.
There has been many other money sharing afterward anyway. But trust us now, we go drag them. Abi?
Not until when we start stoning them. When they bring their, what do you call it, rice or whatever, and then people start stoning them. It's just like what happened in Ghana that people said, oh, we need jobs. We don't need your, what do you call it? Yes. So until when they start seeing that this is a, what do you call it? And I will prefer Showure's, what do you call it? Yes. So that all these criminals, they will not have anywhere to hide.
Showure said
they understand.
Showure said revolution is good because revolution will not let them escape. Okay. Well,
exactly.
Nigeria just
exactly.
Like some of them will escape with what they have taken, but revolution can
exactly.
grab them,
exactly.
take whatever we can take. And
exactly.
then, you know, people are not ready yet.
Exactly.
Like we say.
Yeah. To be honest, Baba, I've not been happy. I've been listening to your program, but I've not been happy seeing what is going on, what the way things are, the way the killings are going. Look at these useless soldiers that they cannot even face Boko Haram or these bandits. And then they then start attacking people without arms and everything. This is they are just bunch of animals. All the security outfit in Nigeria, they are just bunch of animals. Animals who, to be honest, I'm very, very furious with all this that's going. These are people who people are who are sympathizing, who are empathizing for them, that they were being killed, they were not being given arms, and they have arms now to kill innocent people. Is quite uncalled for, and I don't see the way that a normal human being. And then we'll be saying, oh, kill them all, kill them all.
Did you see that video today?
I saw it. I'm
like,
gutted.
Why would a soldier, British soldier, going to a part of Britain, and they are saying, kill all of them, shoot them, kill them. If you have that on video, by now, we would have seen all the soldiers who were saying that video in the UK. We would have seen them. They would have given us their names.
They will have arrested them to give him a psychiatric evaluation.
Yeah. Like, why would you, soldier, kill them, kill all of them? Armless people will not get anything, no. And they were determined. And they did it. They burnt houses. They burnt people inside houses.
Yeah, I heard of, probably maybe I heard of that yesterday or something like that. I was going through something, but I couldn't. To be honest, it's sickening, and I can't even quantify my anger. What I'm feeling now. I'm always listening on the background or contributing at times on the background because I'm just tired of all these block sucking demons, because they are all demons. All the from the military to all the politicians, they are all the same fucking demons.
Thank you, sir.
That's why I said that I would have preferred. That I would have preferred Shogure's method of revolution, so that all these people will not have a hiding place. Thank you, Maiyegun.
Thank you so much. So now, let me take my last call because of our time. I have my last call. I'm so sorry if you are trying. Somebody said, "Where is Princess? Princess, where are you?" I'm so unlucky to have Princess tonight, but I have one very great man that always give us the vibes on Maiyegun's Diary Politico. Hello, sir.
Hello. I don't want to call you chief. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Because, I just call you Mr. Maiyegun because anything chief in Nigeria, anything chief in Nigeria is, I don't want to be a chief in my life.
Or questionable.
Yeah, it's contaminated. Yeah, I don't want to be a chief pastor.
People call me general overseer of the Temple of Truth. That is not questionable, is it?
Yeah. No. I can call you my pastor, and that my pastor it has different meaning.
I'll stay with Mr. Maiyegun tonight, sir. If that's simple, it's very simple that way. So yeah.
Hello, Maiyegun. Well done.
I'm very sorry.
Well done. Yeah, I saw you and Koiki the other day
in Glasgow.
You know, yes, I saw you. I saw two of you. So I like, I would like two of you to join forces, you know. So because when they went to Igbo, I don't want to call Sunday Igbo, I don't want to call him chief as well. I want to call him Mr. Please, everybody should accept it with me.
Of course,
yes, I want to call him Mr. Please, yes. Because chief in Nigeria is just free, please. I don't want that. Now, when they went to his house, when they wanted to kill him, so I was worried about Koiki as well because I saw his briefness as well. Say, okay, now because I know that if he can escape, it's very useful to our cause, just like you.
Yes.
So now I was very happy when I saw him back in UK. Okay, the game continued.
That's right.
So I was very happy. Yes. Now, for me not to prolong the matter, you know, I just wanted to advise those ones that still believe Nigeria will be better. Nigeria will never be better. It's not a cause. Let me give you a very good example.
Please.
Nigeria in 2014, the federal budget of Nigeria in 2014 was around 4.9 trillion naira. If you calculate that 4.9 trillion naira to dollar in 2014, it's around 55 billion US dollars. With the less populations. Now, this is 2022 next year. The budget they put on next year is around 16 point something trillion naira. 16.9 trillion, almost 17 trillion. Maiyegun, please, when you finish, go and calculate it now. That's 17 trillion naira. Is just around 32 billion US dollars. Okay? A country that is growing by a country with almost populations of 300 million people. Because when they said we are just 200 million, no, they are liars. They don't count me. They don't count. Do they count you? You understand what I'm saying? So now I always say Nigerian population is around 250 to 300 million people. Okay? Now, and it's growing by 3.7% every year. Now, everything is going to collapse very soon. Anyway,
so economically, we are growing by in population, but we are decreasing economically. So therefore, we don't have economy to feed the growing population. That's exponential poverty.
Oh yes. Because you see the danger. You see the danger is this. If you look at what is happening now. Yes. Hello?
I'm with you. I'm just, if you watch your screen, I'm just there like, you just gave me something. Yeah, sir. Sorry to cut you short, right? You just gave us, an hint here, which I just put into a perspective now. That we are growing, if the country is growing by 3.7% in population, and the economy is growing by minus 2.1%. And in another 5 years, that is going to be a skyrocketed the worst inflation and worse poverty. That is not good.
That one shows you if you build one classroom, and if you build 100 classroom, you understand? You get what I'm saying now. Yeah. If you have the capacity to continue building 100 classroom for school kids, you understand? So now you are just crashing because you need at least about maybe, if you are building 100, you need about 500 to 1 million classroom to be able to survive. So now, and there is no money because your economy is shrinking every single day. It's shrinking very fast. Because, for example, how could you imagine? And that's why I told you last time. People like Dangote, if they don't, these criminals that run the system in Nigeria, they are dangerous. You know what they do? They bring a policy so you can keep your money on what they call it
in dollars or what?
In dollar. What do you call that? That type of account. Domiciliary account. You see, could you imagine now? Could you imagine Dangote since 2014 can lose around 5 billion to 10 billion US dollars? Won't he buy gun to kill these people?
But he lost money too. So now, remember, under this government, right? Yes. They said he had 10 billion around 2004, 2015. Yes. He's lost his money. Yes. They said he's around it's now somewhere around 5 billion or 4 billion now. He's lost a lot of his money because Nigeria don't they lose money. Yes. And he's a product of the quota system, right? That Nigeria give him that money. They don't really have that much money to give to him anymore.
But Maiyegun, there's so many secrets that many people don't know. You know this Dangote you are talking about. You see, he's a criminal. But he's a criminal. Let me tell you the reality. And the Nigerian government, those ones that run the government. Now, you know that cement company, for example.
Cement. Or which one?
Dangote Cement. I'm just saying cement, whatever. If you want to borrow money in the International Financial Service, okay, the law is that you got around 26 years to recoup your money. Okay, the Nigerian government they allow him to recoup his money within 2 years. So he's a criminal. So now, many of us, for example, now, if we have a lot of waivers, all these type of things, if we get money, for example, now, Maiyegun, they allow you today. The official exchange rate for dollar in Nigeria is 401. And the real market is around 600 pounds. 600. If you have access to talk to one Alaji today, and they give you $2 million at the rate of 410, then you are able to sell it. You get that 2 million to sell at the black market. Are you not a millionaire?
Even if I sell it for 550, sir. If I sell it for 550, I will make 149 naira on each dollar.
That's right.
So that is like you can multiply by 149 naira. You can multiply by 2 million.
By
when
2
you say
million.
2 million by 149, well,
that's right.
We are talking about, almost 300 million. I will make almost 300 million, sir, for that transaction.
That's right. Then quickly go back to people, Yoruba people that wanted to follow Tinubu die. Okay, hello.
I'm with you.
This Tinubu, Oponunima Tianpe ni Tinubu yi abunu deni. Come on, Koko. I'm telling him the reality now. Make he start listening to me. Tinubu is going to die on this course. Okay? This man should know the history and he should know the score. Now, and then he wanted these people to blackmail us because the game is going to go to the next level very soon. Because by the time we go into he is going to go to the election and he's going to lose. Because I told you before, let them throw all the tickets, PDP and APC to the south. It's a dead ticket. These Hausa people, they have their joker. So now, by the time Tinubu lose elections in 2023, because the game is going to go higher to the next level, they will now. That's right. They will now blackmail Yoruba people with that. say because we lose elections.
You didn't get is it because Tifnumbu didn't win?
That's right.
That's why you want to do Yoruba Nation.
That's why we are fighting. That's why we go to. That's why we go to the next level. That's right. So please, people should prevail on this solo very soon. So we don't want any blackmail.
God bless you.
Please.
Thank you so much, sir. Olayinka, for your time again tonight. This is where we're going to draw the curtain tonight. I know many people want to call in, but however, our time is up. We only have just about 4 or 5 minutes to go. And I'm going to use that chance to tell you that, listen, pay attention to what is going on in Eastern Nigeria, okay? Don't let their propaganda and their lies and manipulation take most part of you, okay? Every crime being committed in Eastern Nigeria today, as the hand of all the politicians in Eastern Nigeria who are hell-bent in dipping the region into further crisis, because in crisis, they will likely gain power. And that's all they want, power. That people will die for them to get that power, doesn't matter. But please go out there. Talk to people. On my program next time, I'm going to need somebody who can help me speak directly to my brothers and sisters in Biafra land, speaking Igbo directly to them, not just this English, okay? Yes, I may do the Yoruba part myself, and I'm going to have Ahmed to help me do the Arewa part. So when next time on, we're going to do that. Let our message get to where they should be getting to, especially to the people who should be getting them. Listen, their decisions are going to cause people's death. Their past decision caused people's death and still causing the death of so many people today. If you join them to validate another fraudulent election, what you are doing is that you are just signing the death warrant of so many people that don't know what the consequences of that will be. But when we say stop them to at least reason with you. The differences that has brought upon all these calamities on Nigeria are discussable. There are things that can be discussed by adults. I mean, if you have leaders, but since you don't have leaders, you get to a point whereby these drunk wizards, right? These drunk criminals are going to be drowned in their own vomit. I'm talking about their own shit, by the way, okay? Because if they don't put a break on it now, it will get to a point whereby they won't be able to bottle it up the same way they are doing it right now. People know better. Social media, internet allows people to know what their own parents couldn't have access to. The information out here today they are so enough to help people to decide what is right from what is wrong. But if the number gets to the point whereby it's time to kick you guys out, you will never see it coming. They won't see it coming. So for those of you who are supporting them, you probably are doing that out of your own ignorance or out of your own personal kind of dark mind that somehow rejoices when you see people suffer, brutalized needlessly, right? However, I'm saying this to you that the moment you see the real light, the moment you know the real truth, that you yourself, you are not safe. You are in danger as much as those they said they are looking for. That moment is the moment you are going to team up with those who are still left, and you will push back, you fight back. Like one where he said, I'm brainwashing you to fight for your right. I mean, that is not illegal, is it? To tell you the truth, to free your mind, it's not brainwashing. It is called liberation. If your mind is liberated, right? All I've been saying since, they won't sound so cracky to you. They will sound liberating and uplifting to you. Like many of my friends will tell you, when we watch Maiyegun, it lifts my spirit to understand things going on. You will get there. I'll see you some other time. My friends on Facebook and YouTube, you can stop by to give that thumb up now before you leave. And then subscribe. I'm going to see you some other time. Stay safe and good night to all of you.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. àní ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra jù. kí gómìnà kówó jẹ. àní ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra jù. ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá. àní ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra jù. aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. àní ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra jù. òkúra olóṣèlú. àní ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra jù. ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kì. àní ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.